So it seems to make most sense to start at the beginning and start with Beating of Hearts. Now, I have got some track record with this song because we did it at the Swindon meeting place in 2005. We did a rocked up version of it. So I do know how to play it, but I wanted to get under the bonnet of this. So I looked at the fantastic book, Complicated Game, Behind the Songs of XTC, just to see if I could get any tips. It turns out, from reading that what Andy Partridge and Dave Gregory did is they took a guitar and they tuned every string to E. So I've taken my old classical one here and I've just tried to... So they're all tuned to E, and then I had to work out, well, how am I going to play this tune? And I had a quick look on YouTube, can't find anything that concrete, especially not in this tuning. I sort of come up with a... You can go... But then you just go... Now, because that's an E flat and everything's tuned to E, I've got no choice but to go up here. Now, I haven't got a cutaway on here, so I can't start that up there. So I just go in sort of a... Do you know what noise awakes you? Now, the problem with that is, first of all, I'm going to spend a lot of time faffing around in the tuning, making sure that everything's in E. Got to relearn how to play the song, try and get the lyrics and the melody right, and do this slide up here to E flat. Now, for the benefit of this gig that I've got to get together in less than a month, I think that might be too much faff. It might be interesting to spend a bit of time on it, but I don't want to spend ages at this gig retuning a guitar after the first song. So what I might do is go back to my trusty Tanglewood guitar, use it as normal tuning, and do it the way that we did it in Ecstatic all those years ago. I've got my normal acoustic now. I've plugged it in to my Boss RC 600 loop pedal, which I'm still trying to work out. I've got my microphone on, I've got my guitar here, and I've just reminded myself how I used to play it, which is normal tuning with this drone on the E that goes pretty much throughout, apart from the chorus. And you've got the riff, which I play like this. So that all seems to work. Now, what I've been trying to do for a bit of value added, so I've got my loop pedal going, and what I thought I'd try and do is record some beatboxing sort of thing on top of it before I start playing. The thing is, you have to get it right first time, or you just have to, you look like an idiot and you have to cancel it and start again. So this will be a good practice. And something else I added, I used an effect on here, which is an octave drop, and I did a low C sharp, recorded it and set it up as a one-shot sample. So if I can time it right, when we get to Bombers in Flight, we'll have... But I've got to get it, I've got to remember what I'm playing, what I'm singing, and remember to use my foot as well. Let's see if we can set this up, and I'll play a bit of the song and... Now I probably want to turn that up in the settings. And then I'm going to give myself a kick drum on the offbeat just to keep me in time. And then we're good to go. Do you know what noise awakes you every morning from your bed? Coming from the farthest hillside, coming from inside your head. You have heard the loudest sound in this uneasy world you can think of. Louder than loading rifles, louder than bombers in flight. Well, I mean, that needs some work, but as a basic start, I'm pretty pleased with it. The question is, do I pre-record those beatboxes so I know that they're right on the night, or do I try and build it at the beginning of the gig? I guess practice will make perfect on that. Okay, Beating of Hearts, I'm going to give it a go. I've cleared my memories, most of them. I'm going to build the beatbox, see if I can get through the whole tune. Wish me luck. Do you know what sounds await you every morning from your bed? From the farthest hillside, coming from inside your head. You have heard the loudest sound in this world you visit. Louder than tanks on the highway, louder than bombers in flight, louder than noises of hatred. Dancing us from darkest night is the rhythm of love, powered on by the beating of hearts. Did you know you had this power? Never try to use it badly. The tunes are good, are all in place. You have heard the loudest sound in this and any world you can visit. Louder than tanks on the highway, louder than bombers in flight, louder than noises of hatred. Dancing us from darkest night is the rhythm of love, powered on by the beating of hearts. For a heart without love is a song with no words and a tune to which no one is listening. For your heart must give love, and you'll find that you'll shine like the rain on the leaves. You'll be glistening. The highway, louder than bombers in flight, louder than noises of hatred. go. First one sort of done. Needs some refinement, but I'm pleased with it so far. Next, tune 2, Wonderland.